Hello everybody, I'm back again with another speed paint for this drawing prompt, even though I am a day late technically in posting it. Today the prompt was, well, day 2, not today, but a couple days ago. The prompt was Streetwear Vampire, and just like an influencer, I had no idea what a streetwear was. And I discovered it's something like just black clothes? I don't know. Almost every piece of clothing I saw for reference was black, except for, of course, white clothes or stuff with extreme graphics on it. So I decided to go with a really weird pose in hindsight. Is he trying to be a flamingo? I don't know. I had a lot of fun designing this because, of course, vampire, so the whole Twilight phase when I was younger. I say that, but I'm really more of a... What was my favorite vampire? Well, I use it for reference. It was Blade 2 Reaper Predator-like vampire that could break its face apart. Oh, yeah. So I decided to do a more Nosferatu bald type vampire, but I noticed a lot of streetwear designs had baseball caps and really large belts and masks. I don't know why they have masks. And yeah, I 100% decided that this thing was going to be bald because there ain't no way I'm going to try and draw hair. I had a lot of fun with it, though. The designing process for the graphics was pretty straightforward, even if I didn't get them exactly how I wanted. Oh my gosh, that hand is so wonky. Like, it isn't inked yet, but when you see that hand, it's gonna be wonky. Also, I don't know why I made the head like that, because that looks really weird. Looks like there's no cheekbone. I don't know. I tried. It was really weird. Also, like, reverse parachute pants. I noticed that a lot with a lot of the styles. There were a few ideas I had. Like, I was originally just going to go with an open coat and a graphic tee and those pants with the army boot style, but like super graphic stickers and decals and stuff on it. That would be too busy. So I just left it for the sweater mostly, because I think it looks much better on this. It looks like I broke his leg right there. I'm sorry. I had what was it? A Java chip milkshake a little bit ago, because I knew I would need some energy to do the next couple recordings for speed paints, because I have to do some quick sketching for designs for the next 2 prompts, which is after Sleep Deprived Witch, which will be a whole different thing on its own. Yeah, I gave him pointy ears, because again, I was going for the German Nosferatu type, which is why his hand looks so pointy, almost getting a little salad fingery in there. Yeah. What else could I talk about? Well, I like the coloring in this too, because I had a very specific idea for the coloring. Oh, something funny happened when I was doing the lettering for that. I almost wrote, well, actually, I can't say it, but could I? I'm not monetized, so yeah, I almost wrote bitch, and I was trying to write bite me. Yeah, I did little bat decals. I thought it looked cute with the design. But yeah, I almost wrote that, and I was like, whoa, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be writing bite. Which goes to show my mentality at like 1 in the morning. And then I had trouble getting the arm. Now, because these clothes are so baggy and tight, I don't know, it's tight in the bottom, baggy on the top. I don't know how they design these, but I had trouble choosing where the wrinkles would go. Ooh, and then this is, yeah. I took specific influence from that flamingo sweatshirt you see on the reference thing, because that is a sweatshirt I want. That looks cool. I know it looks a little too gaudy maybe, but I think it looks comfy and cute. And then I add pockets, because, you know, it's a guy, and they designed their pants with lots of pockets. And I noticed I give him baggy eyes, and then I had the sleep-deprived witch. Oh, and then I also gave him weird cut eyebrows, because that's a thing, right? Every time I look at this, I just love how this looks. And then when the coloring and stuff comes in, if I had had more time, I would have done shading, but I didn't have enough time. There was no way there was going to be enough time for shading. Oh, and this was the design I had for the belt, but that changes to the caution design you see on the rough sheet because I forgot and at last minute changed it after I'd finished recording. Whew, pardon me. Where else? So then this is the inking stage, and I had a lot of trouble with this because of how I did the hand. Oh, and I did fix the jawline, even though the eye still looks wacky. It's because I always forget to concave the face. Oh, and yeah, I've been trying a new style with drawing eyes, well, eyebrows to eye sockets. Yeah, oh wait, no, yeah, I fixed the face. I say as I look at the finished piece on a different screen. And then I added piercings for some reason. I was going to add one of those weird lobe piercings and decided against it because that looks like it hurt. And then this is me trying to make the eyebrow, and I go through way more hurdles than I actually needed to. Way more. Like, this is sad. And I keep it, I think. Yeah, I do. And this is me struggling to draw the eyes, because I was still planning to draw pointed irises, like with the Gorgon from the last video. And that did not work out. I decided to just keep them a solid color, I think. And then, time to draw the mask, and I forgot to draw the important part of the line. You'll see it when I realize and go to fix it. I have more energy to talk, but my mind is going empty faster. That's a strange thing. I don't know how those masks work, because I just normally use one whenever I'm working with resin. You know, just like as a little crafty thing. And then this is when I decided to do the hat, and I'm super intricate with the buckle, and I like wearing caps. I'm still not 100% sure I should have gone the color route with this thing, because I made it orange. And I don't know if that was just too abrasive, but I really liked how orange and the dark grays worked together. Glad I gave him at least a moderately slim build. I've been also trying to think of a name for him. Maybe something Korean, since a lot of these streetwear models are Korean. And most of my refs for them, his hand's so tiny. Most of my refs for him were Korean models. Yeah, I messed up. I made the hand holding the mask freaking huge, and then the hand in his pocket, I didn't put wrinkles or anything where the hand would be. I put the hand in the pocket and it looks so small because the wrist is tiny. But that was the vision I had, was like he had those long Nosferatu clawed talons that he used. And I also had a bit of an issue with the mouth because, you know, it's a vampire. And apparently there's all sorts of ways you can draw a vampire fangs. Oh, and that's when I realized the hat looked too small. So, well, the hat didn't look small. The hat looked like it cut into his head, and it still looks like that. I don't know why I was okay with that and didn't fix everything, but yeah. And then here's me going for the belt just to get that out of the way. And I realize how phallic the implications are behind that little loose part. But that's what literally any streetwear belt looked like when I was looking up references. There really wasn't any other way to wear a belt. That's me struggling. You can always tell I'm struggling with something when the line appears and then disappears about 1,000 times. Because I don't like to edit these as much as I do already. I like to do them all in one take and not separate the videos because the program I use is just so cumbersome. Wait, would cumbersome be the right word? It's aggravating. There, let's just say that. Oh, and then the shoes, which I really had no idea what I was doing with the shoes. Like, literally no idea. Because my default shoes are the Sora Kingdom Hearts goofy giant shoes that no human on Earth would actually wear. Unless you're working for the circus. See, I like doing shoes like that, even though they look really stupid. But nothing I can do about it now. Some of the boots looked like that, so I just chalked it up to being okay. Oh, and that was me scribbling, and then I found a design, and I was like, ooh, I could do this on the shoes, I think. And then I started thinking, is this like an actual design, or did I just really scribble something and not realize it? So I'm just going to put it in the bottom like that and not make it too obvious, unless you're watching this and you see it. In that case, company, don't sue me. I don't make any money off of these. Seriously. YouTube would never monetize my stuff. Even though I did get a couple messages saying they would monetize it since it was viewer friendly or whatever. And then here's me getting the mouth down. Kind of weird and hard to do. It just looks awkward because I wanted him to be smiling. And yeah, the teeth aren't really that noticeable. If I had made them down to his chin, maybe. But for what it is, this is probably... Oh, and then the stupid thing. Because you know how I do the thing where I make a base because I don't know how to use masks. And doing something more difficult that isn't as much work but is new is very difficult for me to do. Because I'm still learning. I honestly haven't had Clip Studio Paint that long. I was only granted this program last month. And I honestly didn't think I had a chance to get it, so yeah. Oh, and that's when I realized I'd messed up and didn't draw in the other shoulder line. So I had to go through and clean up a bunch of this, too. I don't understand how my eraser looks so big, but I'm still very spot on with everything. So yeah, I choose a base color so that way I can just keep it selected and it's a neutral thing. And then I have to go in and clean up where I didn't clean up before. There we go. It's so much trouble. I don't know why it kept doing that. Oh man, it's awesome. It's awesome when you can look at these things yourself and then realize everything you did wrong and work on it. If my screen would stop falling asleep so I could keep looking at the footage, and then I noticed there's like a tiny gap right by his sleeve that you probably wouldn't have noticed unless I had pointed it out, but yeah, it's right there. And then I put in a bunch of grays with the orange because I like black and orange. It looks good together. And then I don't know what those little weird cuff things are right above the shoe and right below the pant legs. I really wish I could tell you. I just took an opportunity to do something weird and did it. And I'm not good with skin tones. It was me trying to use the autofill thing, and I forgot I'd reset some of the features, so I didn't know that I'd fixed it to where it wouldn't fill past the line. I think I should have just gone with straight white. Well, I was originally going to do dark sclera. I think that part's called the sclera. I was going to do dark scleras, but it didn't work out. And then I thought about leaving it like this and cleaning up the sketch, because that looks cool on the sweater already, but decided against it. Oh, and if you're wondering where those boxes appeared, again, I had another issue with recording because I forgot I had set my record pause button as the P key. So when the when the sleep deprived witch one comes out, you are going to have a lot of fun trying to understand that mess, because I kept trying to write stuff like props and pin, which involved me hitting the P key, and since that would pause the camcorder, it wouldn't. It was just so stupid. I really liked this little bit with the tree and the moon, even though logically the tree would be in front of the moon. But it's streetwear. It doesn't make much sense because a lot of this stuff is just urban, I think. I did a little research. It's like urban designed, and I was like, okay. I mean, y'all don't live in the urbans, but that's aight. I really like how the tree came out, and then I go in with a little white, and it's all jack-o'-lantern spooky. I got Halloween vibes from this. It's honestly my favorite of the prompts I've done so far. As I say this after I've done only 3, I'll probably have more favorites later. And then this is me trying to make these shoes stand out a little, because there ain't nothing about them that stands out yet. And that's when I noticed that the shoelaces have orange in the color, so I have to go through and color those afterwards. I still have to letter everything because I don't like risking typing. I gotta fix the key. I can edit it. Oh, and then here's the eyes. Again, I was going to do dark scleras, decided against it because of the Gorgon, and then decided maybe I could have done something different. I didn't want to do like the psycho tiny pupil thing, but meh. And then here's my scratchy writing. Right there is when I was like, whoa, I almost wrote the bad word. I say bad word because I haven't said the word already, huh? And then, let's see, how far along are we? Okay. And then me going in and getting all the metal bits colored in. Metal bits, aka the buckles. And the earring. Which I realized in hindsight, if he had a silver earring, that wouldn't be good for a vampire. Because, you know, the thing about silver. Should have done pewter. I guess you could say it's fake silver. Oh no, I still do irises. It's just I had a lot of difficulty. And then I was going to do eye shines. Because I'm in an anime drawing mood lately. And I still did eye shines. I like how his eyes came out more, and I don't know why I did that. I do that with the witch too, but hers is more pronounced. And then, I know I said I didn't do shading, but I did do a little shading, like that. Because, you know, it just can't all be the same color. Whew. What time is it? Oh, okay, it's that time. And then, this is me going in and getting ready to make the bats. Now, I went about this really weirdly. I drew a bat, realized it was on the wrong layer, and I loved the first bat because the second bat I make is stupid looking. Batman. Love you, Adam West. Think about you every day. Anyhow, I do the bat, I move it, and then I copy it 3 times, put a clipping layer over it, and then color it like that. And it's just so convoluted and stupid. Like, if you always watch other Speedpaint YouTubers and stuff, so you can learn from them both their mistakes and their, like, techniques. Except for the masks. I can't do masks. Nobody should do masks. Oh, and then that's me, like, I kind of don't like how this sleeve looks, so let's put some of them there. And then I was going to make it look like they were on the top of the sleeve there, but... Oh my gosh, I just realized the KFC dating sim shows the Colonel with, like, a really messed up chicken wing arm. And that's kind of what his arm, the one with the claw, is looking like to me. And now I realize I really don't understand anatomy that well. But yeah, this is him. This is my Nosferatu vampire streetwear and model guy. And maybe more on him later. But who knows. 'Cause, yeah.